I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Hello, happy Halloween if you're celebrating Halloween. If not, I hope you're having a good weekend. The sun is out in the UK just for ever so slightly. It's been raining for most of the weekend, so nice little bit of sunshine. Really quick video today, and it's really important that I wanted you to hear this message from me, not from a third party or a random rumor or a post or anything like that. So that's why I wanted to put this out, and it's also we've had to bring this messaging forward slightly because the stores have moved a little bit faster than we anticipated as well. What am I talking about? So the team from Vent, the new team from Vent that took over from Vent about 2 years ago, reached out to us about 3 weeks ago, and they said they weren't looking to run Vent the community anymore, and we're looking at a range of options, but ultimately shutting it down was on the table, not continuing, a raft of things. And they said, actually, do you want to pick Vent up? And it was a really challenging decision because it's hard enough for us to be running TalkLife and TalkCampus, let alone another community. But ultimately, we again went through a range of diligence and sort of looked at the platform. While it needs a whole lot of updates and its servers are struggling, there is a thriving community on Vent, and it's quite a different platform to TalkLife. It's it has some content on there that TalkLife doesn't have, and vice versa. TalkLife is quite a different community to Vent. But ultimately, we could see that the Vent community, people were getting help and support, and it would be awful to think of that going away and switching off. So we made the call to acquire Vent and to bring it into the TalkLife banner. It's already sort of taken place, and the platforms are being transferred, which is great. But what does this actually mean for the community? And I am going to spend a lot more time going through this, but I want you to know that we're not going to make any immediate changes on the platform or decisions on the platform. We want to sit back, and we're not merging the platforms together. The two communities are going to run completely separate. We're never going to merge the two communities together. What we are going to do is really learn and understand from the event community, and we're going to get it onto stable servers really quickly. We're going to get it the updates that it needs to get rid of some of those immediate bugs and challenges that it has, and ultimately run the two communities side by side and actually incorporate some of the cool technology we have over at TalkLife eventually to get things a little bit more stable and to improve some of the moderation aspects as well. For the Vent community, I want to assure you that we are not just coming in and we're going to make it the next TalkLife. I appreciate you've got a range of different content. You even have Not Safe for Work, which we don't have on TalkLife, and we're not going to touch that. What we are going to do is, again, the community management team are coming over to our team, so you've got the same people behind it. We're going to really invest in the safeguarding and make sure that the platform and predatory users and bots, I know there's a lot of bots on Vent. We're going to get quickly on top of that and make sure that the platforms, are stable. I wanted you to hear this from me first because I know that there could be so many different theories that spring up, and there's also a fear that your community could be turned off or anything like that. And I just wanted to reassure you that it's not going to happen. We're also going to look after this community. It took us a lot of time to sort of get to the decision of could we do this, and we're committed. We're going to make this work for the Vent community, and while there is a range of challenges that we have over at TalkLife, and we haven't got a massive engineering team, we'll put everything we can into making the platforms work and are stable, and so that's a little bit of information. I will come out with more. I'm sure you're going to have a range of questions. I'm going to put this up in TalkLife, and then I'm going to put it up in Vent at some stage. I don't know how yet if I've got any admin rights in Vent, but we'll sort that out after. I just want you to be completely comfortable knowing the fact that we're going to keep the community running, and we are going to put the time and money into making them work really, really well. Fun fact, I actually knew Dean quite well from Vent. I know often the Vent community or TalkLife sort of say, well, I'm off to Vent or I'm off to TalkLife, and they can be quite not hostile towards each other, but quite a different community. And actually, I knew Dean from Melbourne, and I'll reach out to Dean and I'll get his advice, and if we can get him back in any capacity, we'd absolutely love to do that as well, because I know that having the sort of founder's vision behind this as well is really important. But that's my sort of initial update. Again, if you've got any questions, leave them down below. I am going to put out a longer video sort of talking about it in more detail, but yeah, have an amazing weekend. Happy Halloween, and again, yeah, look forward to sharing more when it's appropriate.